right, welcome to Shogun's Alley? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Alley.
Shogun's
Yeah,
Alley.
Shogun's Alley.
And spawning as the orange allies in the top corner, we do indeed have from teammates, it is Goldy. His ally on the left side, also from teammates, rounding out the rest of the team, it is Vindies.
And spawning at the right side of the map, we have our players from Team TNG, the Soviets, Chris, and SuperPower.
As the Blue Empire, indeed, it's another new map. I'm assuming this is a 2v2 from Uprising.
I think it's Uprising. I don't actually know.
Wow, the tech structures on this map are crazy. SuperPower going for the cap of an oil derrick, and it looks like a... Nope, he's not going for the garage. He should go for the garage, though, man. Garage is so freaking good. And then we've got our little Zelnaga watchtower in the middle of the map. Oh, just kidding, it's an observation post. But that position... Oh, the engineer is inside of that... Oh, the dog, the bears. Can he actually get it? Can he get it? Yes, he gets it!
Oh, my God. Was so freaking close, man.
That bear got such value,
Yeah.
500 credit engineer and a peacekeeper.
He is the value bear. But there's a dog running around at the Soviet side of the map, killing conscripts. He only got one, okay. That dog already nearly killed a engineer here.
Yeesh. And SuperPower actually going to be going for the dojos inside of the proxy racks, man. He's going proxy 2 racks. No. It's proxy 2 racks. But Vindicator's going to be making short work of those dojos. And actually, it looks like there's an extra spot for a power plant as well. So you got to hand it to Vindies. He loves his very tight wall-ins. He knows how to make just the best wall-ins for his buildings.
Yeah, absolutely. And he also loves very fast gyrocopter. So I think he's going to go for that strategy one more time here. SuperPower is taking all those structures here in the map of Vindies. So he gains a lot of vision here and sees everything Vindy is doing.
Yep. At the same time, SuperPower playing pretty safe. He's dropped down a striker turret.
Vindy's placed his other power plant in the base of his ally. I guess for unknown reasons.
He just wants to keep it a little bit safe over in Goldy's base. Wants to make sure that he's able to keep that power online. And also, it's kind of like that security measure, where it's like, I do that because I'm going to get kicked out of the game. And then that way, maybe I can make some sort of sick comeback if I, drop a barracks or a war factory in my allies' main base.
Maybe.
But power plant's not necessarily going to be that useful.
Yeah, absolutely not. So the first expansion of the game will be we can see by our Soviet player here going for this third refinery at the right side of the map. Pretty secure here.
That's a chronosphere coming out from Vindies. He is going to be bringing out the same sort of abusive plays that he indeed took out Chris with a little bit earlier in this event.
This is crazy already, man. Let's see if he will have the same sort of success with this as he did in the game with you just mentioned.
I love watching the chat of these guys, just having a good time, using the in-game commands, but also just typing things out, just silly things. And I'm kind of curious as to where TNG SuperPower is going to be expanding. Now, as Empire, he can take the very far corner expansions a lot more easily than any of the other players. Oh my word, there's 4 hospitals on this map, as well as the 2 garages.
4 hospitals? Oh my God, 4 hospitals, man.
Holy
Christ. Oh my God.
This really is an FFA map.
Do hospitals stack in terms of their effect?
I hope not. I cannot imagine that they do.
That would be crazy.
If they did, having all 4 would just be almost invincible infantry.
Yeah. That would mean that your infantry basically only gets killed by being overrun.
And one-shot kill stuff, maybe artillery.
Natasha. Oh my God.
Maybe.
He has Imperial Warriors. Let's go for Natasha.
Just easy peasy. All right, so Vindicator's coming in for Vindies. He's getting a nice scout off on what exactly Chris is doing. And, of course, one thing that's very important in 2v2s is teamwork. And that's something that, like, myself, when I kind of team up with other guys, I may not be very good, but maybe if my ally is pretty good and we're working together, then we can beat players who are, you know, in 1v1s better than us. So that's something to always keep in mind.
Absolutely. Vindies is going for... has built 2 engineers here. I guess he will wants to take both Alderics on his and SuperPower side of the map. He has pretty good map vision with all this aircraft running around.
Yeah.
So I think he's pretty safe taking that Alderic here, even though there are so many tangos nearby. I think the engineer will get it anyway.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
SuperPower tried to grab it like you were talking about, but not able to do it. But 3 refineries for pretty much all players now. Is anyone grabbed a 4th?
Not so far, I think. I can't see any fourths taken as of this point.
Oh, that was a sick juke with this Apollo by Vindies. Now it looks like, a couple of Striker VXs getting picked off here by Apollos from Goldy, and the Apollos are going to be able to escape. Now the Striker VXs ended up cleaning up the oil derrick that Vindies captured.
Yeah, absolutely. So this makes it not worth for Vindies taking this little investment of 1 engineer. Because this when you capture an Alderic that has already been captured, you don't get this those $500 I guess it is back. So the Alderic has to stay alive for like a minute to make it worth, to make it pay for the 1 engineer. Yeah,
technically it's a little bit over a minute because it's 450 credits in a minute, but we did just see a couple of Tengus get picked off, and all right, here's the Tengu engaged, but there's 4 Apollos here, 2 for each of our allied players, and this is just a massacre. A serious misstep there by SuperPower, and Chris is coming to his rescue, cleans up 1 Apollo. Yeesh.
Yeah, there's this teamwork you were talking about earlier. The Soviet player saving the Empire player here. Otherwise, all those Tengus would have been dead easily. And yeah, so there are 3 still alive, 2 now, because 1 got picked off. 1 got picked off by a Javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, two Tengus is better than 0 Tengus.
Indeed. Now it looks like Goldy has grabbed the garage on his side, while Vindies grabbed the garage on the other side. And with the number of tsunami tanks that are now getting pushed out by SuperPower, I'm kind of disappointed that SuperPower didn't grab that garage.
Yeah, maybe he should have. Maybe he should have.
I'm a big believer in the garage.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Ooh, a couple more tangos being traded out with these Apollos. The transform micro was trying to happen, but every single one gets torn apart by Vindies, and Vindies even chasing a couple of more tangus down. Oh, so brutal.
Yeah, he even got in the range of that 1 striker there, but it wasn't enough to kill 1 of those Apollos off. But those Apollos still hovering around, and
Chris just lost a bunch of tanks. I'm not actually sure where they went. No, I think they just got killed off. Ugh. We miss it every time.
Yeah, but it's hard to catch.
Yeah, I just saw the timer reset, and then it's like, hey, those tanks attacking the garage are dead. We're gone. But Chris, he's going for the harass. He's got a couple of twin blades there, and he's going to be dropping, it looks like, satellites probably. Or I guess it could be the Desolator strike as well.
Yeah. I think it's the Desolator, yeah. We're just judging from the delay. It always has. It has to be the Desolator.
Oh, yeah. Because the satellites have those little, like, lights that fall first.
Yeah, right. Vindies losing all of his Vindicators there.
Oh, nice catch by Chris.
There. Absolutely, man. We're getting very good value out of those bullfrogs there. Oh, losing one twin blade, though.
Trades it out for an Apollo.
Not that big of a, not that good of a trade for our Soviet player here, since the twin is more worth more than a Apollo, I think.
Yes, yeah.
But still, not too bad. I mean, he's on 4 refineries, so he can afford to lose like $400 or what it is. The difference is between an Apollo and a twin blade. No big deal.
Yeah, it's not too much regardless. Vindies also climbing up to that 4 refinery. Goldy is not quite there, as is SuperPower, so they're kind of just sitting on that 3 refinery economy and a couple of oil derricks as well. Vindicators coming in once again for Goldy, picking off Hammer Tank here and there. But overall, I kind of think this feels a lot more evenly matched than you might necessarily be expecting.
Yeah, absolutely. SuperPower is now pushing out with a bunch of units here. has PDDs on all of those, so they are having this little extra HP there. It cleans it now. Will clean out this garrison there because of this annoying javelin. Yep,
Finally.
it.
That javelin has actually been really annoying throughout this game.
Yeah,
All right, Vindies starting to take some
while.
pressure here as the Tengus transform. They snipe one of the Vindicators really quite quickly.
Yeah, those Apollos can't fight those Tengus. There's just too many, and also there's a VX. Wow, that VX might actually be run over now. No, still get shots off. Yeah, the VX getting really good value.
Now the VX is starting to take a little bit of damage from the multi-gunner, and the Tengus transforming on all of the Javelin troopers. A couple of the Tengus do get wrapped by the Spy. Good choice there by Vindies.
Yeah. That Spy, all of Vindies spies in all of those games have been so like successful, I guess. And worth the cost.
Yeah. Now, SuperPower still has some pretty good units moving up the front, a couple of Tsunami tanks and Imperial Warriors to back them up, but I wonder if Chris will be able to come to his aid. He's on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah. Chris is sitting on a pretty big force here as well.
Yeah, we've got 1 minute left on the Chronosphere. That's another thing to keep in mind. Anytime you get a big army, you better not let it clump up.
I wonder what happens if you put a Iron Curtain on your tanks and then those tanks get chronosphered to somewhere they shouldn't be. I guess they die anyway.
We should test that at some point because I kind of am curious as to how the game logic would handle that. Now another multi-gunner turret gets deployed for Vindies. He's also got the Cryocopter, but he doesn't have a lot of anti-air to help him deal with this Tengu. A couple of IFVs going to be enough to chase it away. Oh, there's another Apollo as well, so that Tengu's dead.
Yeah, Apollo's pretty good in chasing, especially when it comes to chasing Tengus because they're so much slower than the Apollo. MCV on the move here. Chris is sitting on 4 refineries but can't actually build anything because his war factory is out of tech radius.
Whoa, we actually have Kirovs out on the map as well for Chris.
Where? Oh, there.
Right coming through the middle, yeah. He's got V4 rockets. He's going to start putting a lot of pressure on Goldy. Now here come the Vindicators. They clean up 1 V4. They actually escape out of there without getting taken out. So
Goldie knows about it. About the Kirov, I mean. Saw that airship with one of this Vindicators there. And all of this infantry will be taken down by bears, I think. No, get saved by some multi-gunners, which is actually something we don't see quite often.
Nice use of the toxins to zone out the units being produced there. Oh, cryo shot going to be coming down directly on top of the hammer tanks. They split a little bit late, but the split is good. Nice choice by Chris. Also narrowly avoids the MCV. Good control by Chris overall. Really turning that bad situation into not nearly as bad as it could have been.
Absolutely, man, absolutely. And the Kirov airship now going back and forth between the War Factory and the MCV, not really sure what to do. Yeah, now dying. That Apollo might have been, but got promoted, right? Yeah, got promoted for killing that. Oh, and most of the army gets just trapped by the Chronosphere.
Yeah, I guess he Chronosphered the units onto other units. Which can be pretty effective. Yeah, if you get the positioning correct, then you can eliminate the units, but if you miss, then they just teleport there. Apocalypse tanks now moving forward. Are there any cryocopters for Goldy? He's on tier 2. Yeah, Vindies had some.
Vindies cryocopters are coming over.
Oh, good.
To help out. Yeah, that's like the only way that that Orange survives here. I mean, this is gold. Forgetting the player's name.
Oh, and the Guardian tank went down, but it still got the crush off on the Apocalypse tank. And somehow Goldy does hold with the help of his ally because Vindies was able to bring in those cryocopters. Now, at the same time, Vindies is dealing with SuperPower in his main base, and SuperPower may need to kind of reform himself. Think about hitting expansions, potentially going for Tengu Harass, although he does have to be careful that he doesn't commit too many Tengus. But this direct assault up the main base, up the front ramp of Vindies is just not working for him.
Yeah. SuperPower is pretty much, he's pretty low on refineries. He should expand a couple of times more because Vindies on the other end is on 4 refineries by now, and it simply won't work attacking somebody who's that far, who has been economically ahead of you for that long.
Yeah, SuperPower never took a 4th expansion. I mean, there's a very safe expansion in kind of that almost like 4 o'clock position. If you think about a clock, it's way back in the corner. It's very safe. Now, the Tengu's going to be getting sacrificed. They're trying to go for the cryocopters. They're almost going to get it. No, he barely does not kill off one of the cryocopters. He eliminated one, but not the second one.
Yeah, but there's only one Apocalypse... well, no, there are 3 Apocalypse tanks, so that's actually pretty good news.
Oh, nice. That Apollo got cleaned up. It was an elite Apollo. There's a heroic Bullfrog on the front lines, and yeah, those 3 Apocalypse tanks, like you were talking about, extremely powerful.
Yeah. As soon as though that last one gets to its normal size again, the Golden will have a pretty big problem on his hands dealing with those.
Now, Chris is trying to establish himself, I believe, a 5th refinery over on the right side of the map. There is a Riptide trying to harass it, but the Twin Blade should be able to keep it safe. And Apocalypse Tank number 4 rolls up to the battle. Chris may need to throw down a Crusher Crane somewhere close by. I'm not sure. He does have build radius with a barracks, so potentially a Crusher Crane near the front line to provide those repairs would be beneficial.
Yeah, maybe. But also he has to, maybe he will have to help his ally out soon, because his Empire SuperPower is fighting a tier 3 allies player with Tengus right now and infantry. So this turns out to be really beneficial for Vindies here.
I don't know that the allied team can really stop this pressure from TNG. I mean, the next generation might be crushing through. Vindies was dumping some money into spies and engineers that just got taken out by the Tengus of SuperPower. And even the MiGs cleaning up the final cryocopter there. A good move from Chris. Chris is just sweeping the floor with Goldy.
He is. Now he's trying to eliminate the MCV, which actually would pretty much seal the deal here, I think, because there's no War Factory, right? Yeah,
the War Factory got cleaned up.
Yeah, there's no War Factory for our orange allies player that is Golden. No, Goldy, I would say. Ooh. And big Gyro Blast. I don't know if it's enough to freeze him.
He's gonna get one. I think he should get one. Chris needs to focus this Mirage tank. It's doing so much damage, but his eyes are set on the Conyard. He's gonna get it. He cleans it up.
Heroic Apocalypse tank, man.
Oh my word, and it didn't even get frozen. This Athena Cannon trying to finish it off. It has just enough DPS. The Athena Cannon goes heroic. But will it be enough to stop? Oh my god, it's going to do so much damage, man. And now the Twin Blade will get heroic if they kill it, right? They should
won't be able to kill it.
No.
Oh my god! But why did it die? I think it's because of the airstrike, right?
The Twin Blade killed it. Oh, actually, yeah, it might have been the Desolator airstrike, but I think the Twin Blade killed it just before the Twin Blade got killed off by that multi-gunner turret.
That was insanely close. Wow, an Empire tech to tier 3 as well now. This
Finally,
is looking really bad for our allies team here.
Indeed. Now, this Riptide has almost eaten away at Chris's MCV. Chris getting dangerously low on HP there, but he does have a Stingray out. Yep. And we do have to keep in mind that Chronosphere is counted down again. So we've got more satellites pouring down for Chris. He's going to be able to take out most likely one of those power plants, maybe both of them. Yeah, cleans up both power plants. One of them got sold off, though.
And Chris's Conyard is going to die.
Yeah. Boom!
There we go. Heroic Vindicator.
Lots of heroic units in this game. Pretty action-packed, pretty much start to finish.
Yeah. But I think it won't be enough for our mates team to hold off this next wave of Apocalypse tanks. There are 4 now on the way. 5 actually. There's 1 in the main base. Just finished building. 2 Stingrays actually. There's nothing I can. There's nothing. No. That's pretty rare to see. Like a Stingrays in minute 20 or something.
Yeah, exactly. And like supporting Apocalypse tanks. Ooh, that fully heroic Vindicator does so much damage to the Apocalypse tanks.
But yes, Vindicators in their normal setups aren't good enough already.
No, man. Heroic Vindicators so much better. Nice control here from Vindies. He is sectioning apart and destroying this Empire army. Now, the Tengus are coming in. They're starting to focus down. Oh, the King only got purchased. The Spy! Such value.
Oh my god, the Apollo. There's an heroic Apollo. Oh my god, it died. It died.
Oh my word, these units getting traded out. Nothing can stay alive for very long, as even the Striker VX.
Unit. There's another heroic Guardian tank. So just one more heroic unit in this game.
Yeesh, everything's
just healing up now. Yeah, for some reason everything is heroic by now. So we still
Lots
have
of
hospitals
kills.
there that could be kept, and well, all those
Ooh,
capable
Goldie's
buildings
got
have
it.
been destroyed by now, pretty much.
Oh, Chris was going for dreadnoughts out of his naval yard, and I mean, I guess that's a pretty good defense, although there's not going to be much stuff in range of his dreadnought for too much longer.
Yeah. Well, maybe he can reach that outpost there, but that's pretty much it, I guess. He can start bombing all those walls there.
Yeah, I mean, he could, kills off the outpost, and then, like you said, just bombs walls after that. But
Yay.
4 Apocalypse tanks cranking their way forward, closer and closer to Goldie's main base.
That Vindicator, that heroic Vindicator, is so scared.
I mean, he really is. But yeah, it's... Oh,
my God! Where did it go?
Oh, it was out on the water! The Stingrays do survive, of course, because they're amphibious, but 3 of the Apocalypse tanks went down. Great move from Mates Vindies. But is it going to be enough?
If you can get out the cryocopter here.
Oh my gosh, the Javelin Trooper with the laser lock!
Oh my God.
This game!
The Apocalypse tank is running for his life. Oh my God. Run!
From Tier 1 infantry, the laser lock on the Javelin Trooper can't quite lock it down, but there's the cryocopter getting the shrink. Here come the Vindicators for another bombing run to finish it off.
Yeah.
Great play there from Mates Goldy.
Miracle hold there. Yeah. Pretty much.
With the help of that Chronosphere, man.
Yeah. So powerful, actually.
Yeah. It's like...
But now there's Natasha. And if she gets in one of those buildings, man, she will absolutely destroy everything.
Yeah, there's no easy way for Goldy to eject her out of that building.
Yeah.
He doesn't... I mean, if you had artillery, then it wouldn't be too much of a problem. He does have 3 cryocopters, though. That's actually more cryocopters than I would expect, but he doesn't have anything else to spend his money on, so he's able to just funnel it right into that airfield. Wow, he's still sitting on, like, 3 ref.
Yeah, he puts every dime he gets put into cryocopters here.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think this is the moment for Chris and SuperPower to join forces. Their kind of split-up attacks are starting to be dealt with, and they still have powerful armies, but Vindies is not the opponent you want to be 1v1ing in this scenario. Now, Vindies is getting pulled out of position, and Chris is moving in with a pretty... Or not Chris, SuperPower is moving in with potentially a powerful force.
Yeah, when they realize that all of Vindies' powerful forces are at the... are used for defense here, SuperPower might actually attack. And he does now move forward, more closer and closer to the allied base.
While on the right side of the map, the cryocopters are starting to get cleaned up. Vindies lost a couple cryocopters, as did Goldy, at least 1. And those bullfrogs finally starting to do the damage. Now, I think Vindies is going to have to go into a little bit of a panic mode to deal with this attack. We'll have to see. He does still have that King Oni that is spy grabbed.
Well, yeah, where is it?
It's in the main base getting repairs at the airfield.
Oh, okay.
Not something you see very often.
Nah, not very often. Oh my God, one of those King Onis just got shrunk down, and there's the charging. Oh my God, you got the Mirage tank there. Very good.
Yeah, SuperPower able to micro back his King Oni from getting crushed. The Bull Rush able to eliminate one of the Mirage tanks. The other Mirage tank is taking fire from the Tank Buster. Can he actually kill it off? He gets the kill. A heroic Tank Buster now out on the field. But can they deal with these Athena cannons?
Ooh. By the way, at the very top left side corner of the map, both the mates joined forces to expand there, which is pretty neat there. Pretty neat move.
Vindies placing the refinery, and there's 5 tank busters here. There's Athena cannons, but they don't have the DPS to really deal, or any way to deal with these Striker VXs. Apollo's coming in, I think. Yeah, Apollo's from Goldy coming in, and also the cryocopters from Goldy. They clear the skies. They're able to freeze everything on the ground, and there's just a couple of Tengus here for defense.
Yeah, this is, heroic Apollo is doing so much damage and can take on multiple Tengus alone.
What a great hold, just time and time again from the Mates team. They're up against the ropes, they're almost dead, but they managed to hold on, and now Goldy has to pull everything back across the map. Chris has a huge army, 4 or 5 Apocalypse tanks mixed in, Stingrays, Bears to deal with the Javelin Troopers, and Bullfrogs, all going to be assaulting Goldy, and this may be the death knoll.
You can absolutely not lose this airfield there because it's the only structure that can produce units here. But he gets it.
It goes down. Now the Chronosphere has timed down. There's 3 cryocopters there. There's the Chronosphere firing off once again. I'm not sure where it's going to be landing.
I don't know.
Oh, he resets it.
He put it he put it at the very top middle of the map, but they're still alive. At the when I think of the clock. Like
yeah. Now the Apocalypse tanks are going to have to be loaded up into twin blades to actually get off of that spot. And it looks like the other 2 Apocalypse tanks are just going to be fine. They could just kill that power plant while they're there. And Chris needs to bring a couple of twin blades over there to save those APOC tanks. The Cryocopter is going to be getting the freeze on one of them. 5 Cryocopters, but the MiG is here. It goes heroic pretty much instantly, going to be getting so many kills as these Cryocopters are sitting ducks. Oh no, the Apollos come in for the heroic save. 2 heroic Apollos and the Peacekeeper in combination with that Cryocopter. What plays?
How fast those MiGs die, man.
To 2 heroic Apollos. I mean, Apollos versus MiGs is already bad enough, but 2 heroic Apollos, crazy DPS going out there. And Vindies has enough breathing room. He's pushing out from his base. He's not taking any damage from SuperPower.
He also the Vindicators there from Goldy are on the airfield of Vindies.
Oh my gosh!
Recharging.
Wow, those Apollos just shredded. Oh no, the Bullfrog's finally getting the shots off on the Apollos after the Apollos shredding the Empire air units. The team play from these guys needs to be tighter. They need to be succinct a little bit more. They should be on Skype chatting to each other, letting each other know about the strengths and the weaknesses of this game, but I don't know if they are. Goldy is out of the game. It's just down to Vindies, 2v1.
Yeah. I guess it's because Goldy was floating so much money that he actually couldn't spend.
Yeah.
And so this way, they actually have Vindy has a lot of ways to spend all this money.
Yeah, because he's still got the MCV.
But there's a tank buster surprise in the main base of him.
Oh, nice. Nice move there from SuperPower. There's not a whole lot here, although this... the multi-gunner turret, man. Multi-gunner turrets do a surprising amount of damage to infantry.
Yeah, they are pretty good. But still, Empire actually... SuperPower doesn't actually have any units whatsoever. Like, there are like 4 scattered units around the map, but nothing like... No major army.
Yeah, and his Striker VXs are getting cleaned up right in the middle of the map. Looks like Vindies did indeed grab that observation post right in the middle. Able to grab that. Now, Chris is leaving this base in the north, Goldy's main base. There's 2 refineries there, a bunch of infrastructure as well. If he just had a couple of units up there killing it off, that would be absolutely great.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, those 2 APOC tanks, man, running around in circles to try to figure out how to get down from that cliff.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good spot to trap ground units on. And the War Factory for allies, for Vindies rather, goes down. SuperPower able to clean up that unit, that building, and Vindies, I don't know that he has a ton of... Nope, he's got 5 cryocopters, never mind. He's got enough cryocopters, 1 for each tank buster, pretty much. So never mind,
those
that
tank
attack...
Those tank busters can't even escape in one of those buildings because they all have been destroyed at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And Vindies is pushing forward here.
Oh, now where's the Apollos to clear up these Strikers? This is going to be the saving grace for Vindies.
Where are the Apollos? Where are they?
Will they even be soon enough? I don't know if they'll have enough DPS to really lock this down. Distracted by... Oh, my word. That Tango was like just the right unit to kill off that Harvester. Goodbye, MCV. TNG SuperPower finally making some headway. Might be able to clean up 1 or 2 of these Cryocopters. It's going to be close. Fully heroic units, and the Cryocopters crash down. Vindies on the right side of the map, pushing forward Mirage tanks. The King Oni as well, but it's getting locked down by that Terror Drone, and I think Chris will be able to hold. It's going to be tight either way.
Yeah. Empire's, the ore refineries, the initial ore refineries at the starting locations are getting depleted now. So the Empire player, SuperPower, will have a hard time trying to build up anything. He actually needs to expand to one of those locations here.
Yeah, he has never expanded like you were talking about from those first 3. We already mentioned this earlier in this game. That is probably the biggest downfall of SuperPower. He has no money to spend on those units.
just those cryocopters here, I think they are enough to secure the victory for Vindies, or at least defeat Chris here.
Is he actually going to be able to do this? Vindies is going to be able to take this game, quite possibly. The Athena Cannon gets the crush. There goes Heroic as well. And again, Vindies still has this eco in the top left corner of the map, or on the top middle side of the map, that original base from Goldy. He's still got that eco. He's still got all those power plants because they were never cleaned up by Chris. And the TNG team on the brink of victory. They're falling
out of nowhere,
down.
Just like I said, out of nowhere, for some reasons, just suddenly, Mates is like not Mates, but Vindies is in a very good spot here.
Yeah, some really great play from Vindies. Now balloon bombs are coming down in the main base of Vindies. It's just not enough to clean up that refinery, and a beacon gets placed down by TNG SuperPower. I'm not sure what he's beaconing, but there goes the super reactor. A couple of more shots. Oh, the Athena Cannon isn't going to survive. Yes, it will. It gets the damage off. Goodbye, super reactor. And there goes the tier 2 for Chris. 26 seconds on the chronosphere.
Chris actually still can produce something because he has this naval yard that was accurately placed at the very top of the map. You could still go for like bullfrogs, or I guess bullfrogs seem the most reasonable choice here.
Ooh, Tengus are starting to clear out the cryocopters. There's no Apollos near, I don't think. No, there is 2 Apollos.
No, there are 2.
Are they the heroic? No, but one of them is elite. Good for Vindies.
Who do they think they are?
Both Tengus get shrunk down here. Even though they have this damage boost here, I don't think they can capitalize on it.
No.
Because they're shrunk down, just taking too much damage from from PK shots here.
Yeah, they're trying to kite away, and certainly they can do that quickly. Nice transform, just narrowly saving them, but the Apollos show up, and those Tengus are just way too fast when they're shrunk down.
Yeah, that's actually the good thing, they can run.
GG comes down from Chris, and it's down to SuperPower versus Vindies, a 1v1. But Vindies has so much more eco, so much more infrastructure.
Yeah, 4 refineries against 2, 3. I don't quite understand why everything of Chris exploded there or was destroyed. Because when Goldy left, everything still was standing and nothing was destroyed.
Yeah, I mean it should have transferred over to SuperPower.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, no, because Chris still had the... I guess maybe he sold off. He must have sold off.
Yeah, maybe. Which is pretty... not that good.
Yeah. GG comes out from SuperPower. Game over. Mates bring it back from the brink of defeat with some incredible defense and teamwork. Those cryocopters are just so good.
Yes, insane comeback here.
What a fun game, and on one of the new maps. The Clan War is going to be benefiting teammates pretty well.